All right, we're going to work on a technique where we can really make this portrait surreal. The first thing that we're going to want to do is use the pen tool, and we want to trace over the face. Now, when you're looking for a photograph, I highly recommend finding one similar to this one, where we see the profile of the person. This is really going to help with the overall design of this particular surreal portrait. You'll trace over the entire face, and then you're going to want to adjust the border. Remember, that's like the stroke in Adobe. We turn off the border, and we're going to decrease the opacity to about 75% just so we can see the face underneath. And then you'll use the sub-select tool to adjust the overall shape that's surrounding the face, just to kind of round it out to make it look more naturalistic. Okay, this is where things get a little more complicated. We want to duplicate the profile or portrait picture. The shortcut to copy is Command C, and to paste is Command V. And then we're going to want to take the portrait, one of them, and move it to the top layer. Then click the mask button at the top of the toolbar so we just have the face from one of the portraits. Now we will copy the path layer. If you want to do it manually, edit copy and edit paste. So now we have two path layers and one profile. And with the top path layer selected, you're going to use the pointer or the selection tool in Adobe, and you're going to very slowly move that face to the right. This is the masked layer that we created. Now select the second path layer and go to blending. You're going to scroll down a little bit to find subtract. And that's going to give you kind of this empty void that we'll be using. Create a new layer and place that layer, this is very important, in between the two path layers. This is where our leaf, tree, nature imagery is going to go. So adjust it in size, and we put this layer in between so it'll look like it is maybe coming out of the face, and it's going to read as behind the face that's moving forward. Very weird, very surreal. Once you start duplicating the different elements of nature, you can use any shapes that you want, but I highly recommend you use a PNG image. Remember, those are the images with the transparent background. That way you can just import it and just start playing around with it. Flipping the image, rotating the image, changing the size. There's a lot that you can do with this once you start duplicating those images of nature to create, again, something that is a little bit unusual. These leaves almost bursting forth from this person's head to push the face away from their body. It's definitely different. It's definitely surreal. So have fun with this project and really try to create something that feels like it's out of a dream. That's one of the hallmarks of the surrealist movement.